Hi, my name is Danny, and today I wanted to go over how to utilize Talkingvet Assist as a support staff member. So something to note first is that you do not need Talkingvet installed on your phone or computer to do anything I'm showcasing here today. It's just a web browser which you can access from any device just by opening up your favorite search engine and going to portal.talkingvet.com. A lot of Talkingvet users choose to use the phone app or desktop app since they pair nicely, but it's totally up to personal preference. So upon logging into the Talkingvet portal, you'll see a list of visits that you or your team have started already. I'll go over why this is important momentarily, but first, let's go over how to create visits. At the top right, you'll see New Visit. If you click that, you'll see the option to name your visit. This is typically the patient's name, but could be anything that could easily identify each visit. Then you have a section to add notes, which is totally optional. But then we have Summary Type. So this is where you could actually choose the template that will be used for this specific summary, such as a SOAP or surgery report. You could choose the visit date and time if needed. And then we have patient history data. If you aren't familiar with this feature, we have a video specifically on this feature, which you could find in the description of this video. But essentially, this allows you to upload patient history data, which will also be summarized and neatly organized for you. So this means rather than sifting through dozens of pages for, that one specific detail, like a prior vaccine or medication, it'll all be summarized into a filterable window, which means you could easily jump through each section of that PDF. When you attach the history data, you'll have the option to include this information in the visit summary if necessary. Once you've entered in this info, you have a few options. You could click New Recording, which allows you to start recording notes for this visit, or you could click Save and Add New, which allows you to restart this process for a new visit quickly. This is typically helpful for support staff who prepare the doctor's schedule for the day or just want to get all of the patients listed in at once. If you click New Recording, you'll be able to select who you are from a drop-down rather than signing in and out all the time. You could either upload an audio file or record in real time, but when you're done, you'd easily close out and then access any of those visits you've worked on. All right, so let's wrap up with the main dashboard. So next to each visit, you'll see the option to record more notes, edit visit details, view patient history data if you uploaded any, and finally, the option to view summary. If I were to click on the summary icon, you'll see a couple of things. First, it'll show you your summarized template. You can view, edit, or copy it to clipboard directly from this window. If you click on sections, you'll be able to copy individual sections from your template rather than copying and pasting the entire thing. We also have transcripts. This allows you to not only read the transcript without any summarization, but it also lets you listen to the audio itself. Finally, we have the option to choose another template and regenerate it. So for example, if you chose a SOAP originally, but you actually want it to be a recheck template, you could simply choose that template from the dropdown and hit regenerate. This isn't permanent. This is just for when you're on this screen right now. You could easily turn it into other templates and copy and paste if needed. But that's about it. So this should be all that you need to know to get started with Talkingvet Assist. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, please feel free to reach out.